Do you use Google Plus? Yeah, me either. Google Plus is a mystery. But do you remember when it came out back in, I think, 2011? It came out with a lot of fanfare and it was a big push. And there for a while, everybody was signing up for Google Plus and growing their circles. Do you remember circles? Google Plus was the answer to Facebook. It was sort of like Google strikes back at Facebook, but it didn't turn out too well. And you know, it's not from Google not trying. I mean, there for a while, if you signed up with anything with Google, you had to have a Google Plus account. I mean, they put the pressure on some people to get their circles started and have a Google Plus social media platform, but it wasn't a thing. It's not a thing. Or is it? Actually, there's still some people who use Google Plus. There are a lot of people that actually still use Google Plus, but they meet one particular demographic. 75% of all Google Plus users are American males over the age of 35, which means I qualify to use Google Plus and increase my circles. But you know, I do actually post to Google Plus because I connected it to my YouTube account a long time ago. So I have this account there with Google Plus. But it turns out something really cool was birthed in Google Plus, and that's Google Hangouts. And a lot of people use Google Hangouts. Now, I've never used Google Hangouts or Google Plus Hangouts. I've never used it. If you use it, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. But from what I understand, Google Hangouts is kind of like a thing. I mean, a lot of people are using it and with a lot of success. But you know, Google Plus can serve a purpose. And no, I'm not just saying that because I'm an American male over the age of 35. Google Plus can serve a purpose if you are wanting to be on multiple platforms and help yourself in the ranking system on the internet. Google Plus can help you there. Or if you're starting a business, and of course you can always connect with people on Google Plus. It's just you're probably not as likely to connect with people on Google Plus. So even in 2011, what made Google think that they could actually compete with Facebook as a social media platform? Because they're Google. They're like an empire and they can do anything you want. I mean, do you remember when this company got started? I'll tell you about it.
Google was started by Larry Page and Sergey Brin way back in the mid-1990s at Stanford University. According to Google's history page, Page and Brin developed a search engine that used links to determine the importance of individual pages on the World Wide Web. The original search engine was called Backrub. Thankfully, it was renamed Google. And from there, Google just exploded. Google wasn't just a great search engine, it was colorful, playful, and cool. It's not accurate to say that Google was a grassroots kind of company. No, that's not accurate at all. Page and Brin are geniuses who developed an amazing product, and they knew how to convince the world to use their product. They did this with intent, investors, a plan, and a wealth of knowledge. Google looked cool because it was cool. The younger generation loved Google because it was hip, while even my parents' generation loved Google because searching with Google was and still is simple, and you can find what you were looking for faster than any of Google's predecessors. Google didn't need clever marketing because Google spread throughout the world the way all good products spread throughout the world, by word of mouth, but in an internet sort of way. And because it worked so well, and because it was so amazing, Google was able to maintain its commitment to creativity. When Google hit the streets, it wasn't just another search engine. It was an instant, recognizable brand.
When it comes to search engines, Google kind of, well, dominated the entire playing field. A lot of you may not even remember what life was like before Google, but it was the Wild West of the internet. And Google kind of tamed the Wild West of the internet, and a lot of people would say that it's still doing that today.
And you know the rest of the story, at least to this point. Google restructured in 2015, making Alphabet Inc. the parent company of Google. It's funny because people still call Alphabet Inc. Google, or they do the whole thing where they say Alphabet Inc. and then add the parent company of Google. Why? Because everyone knows Google. It's all about name recognition. But over the past few years, Google has lost a little bit of its popularity. This happens with large, successful businesses that everyone loves. Give them enough time and they become the corporate empire that people resent and hate. But that's not what this video is all about, other than to say these days there are some people who really love thinking about life without Google, but I'm not one of them, at least not yet.
I mean, after all, if you don't like Google, there's always Bing. Hey, I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you'll consider watching some of our other videos. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers as quickly as possible, and I really hope you'll consider subscribing to our channel and maybe even sharing our content on your favorite social media website. My name is Bill Marion, and this is A Dose for Life. If you get time, check out some of these other videos. Bye.